Have you ever dreamed of stepping into a world where history whispers from every stone, where colors are so vivid they seem to have been painted by the gods themselves? A place where time slows down, and every corner reveals a secret, a hidden story waiting for you to discover it? Imagine wandering through streets so narrow and twisted that only a whisper of sunlight touches the cobblestones. Where colonial houses painted in every shade of the rainbow lean towards each other as if sharing timeless secrets. Where centuries-old churches stand proudly over bustling plazas, and mariachi melodies float through the warm evening air like a love letter to the past. And then, just when you think you've seen it all, imagine arriving at pristine hidden beaches. Golden sands stretching endlessly into the horizon, kissed by waters so blue they seem unreal. Places untouched by mass tourism, where the only footprints in the sand are yours. And perhaps a pelican's. This is not the Mexico of postcards and package tours. This is a Mexico few have truly seen. A Mexico where hidden colonial towns and secret beaches weave together into a tapestry of magic, wonder, and soul-stirring beauty. In this journey we'll take you beyond the famous names, deep into the heart of Mexico's most enchanting and undiscovered places. Places that will make you fall in love, not just with the land, but with life itself. Chapter 1. Guanajuato, the colorful underground city. Nestled deep within a narrow valley, Guanajuato is not merely a city, it's a living, breathing piece of art. Its pastel-colored houses cascade down the hillsides like a frozen waterfall of colors, creating a view so surreal that you'll find yourself blinking just to believe it's real. Walking through Guanajuato feels like stepping inside a dream. The alleys, or callejones, twist and turn unpredictably, revealing hidden plazas, whimsical staircases, and balconies dripping with flowers. There are no straight lines here. The city itself is a maze designed not for efficiency, but for beauty. But perhaps Guanajuato's greatest secret lies beneath its surface. Here, a network of underground tunnels snakes beneath the city, remnants of riverbeds long diverted. These stone corridors, lit softly and echoing with mystery, serve as roads today. Driving through them feels like being part of a secret society, hidden just beneath the vibrant surface of life above. Above ground, the magic continues. Visit the Alhóndiga de Granaditas, a fortress that played a critical role in Mexico's fight for independence. Lose yourself in the splendor of Teatro Juárez, a neoclassical marvel where velvet curtains still part to reveal grand performances. And don't miss a sunset ride on the funicular to the El Pipila Monument, where the whole city sprawls beneath you like a box of spilled jewels. Guanajuato doesn't just invite you to explore it, it demands that you get lost, wander, and fall under its timeless spell. Chapter 2. San Miguel de Allende, a romantic colonial dream. Perched high in the mountains of central Mexico, San Miguel de Allende is a place where the clock stopped, not out of neglect, but out of love. Here, the 17th century architecture remains beautifully preserved, whispering tales of the Spanish colonial era to anyone willing to listen. The centerpiece of the town, the Parroquia de San Miguel Arcangel, soars into the sky like a fairy tale castle. Its rose-colored spires catch the first light of morning and the last blush of sunset, casting a magical glow over the city. But beyond its stunning facade, San Miguel pulses with creativity and soul. Cobblestone streets lead you to hidden gardens, quiet courtyards bursting with bougainvillea, and rooftop cafes where the world's problems seem a million miles away. Art galleries flourish in converted mansions, music drifts from every plaza, and the food, oh the food, is a celebration of Mexico's finest flavors. San Miguel isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a place to fall in love. With the art, the culture, the rhythm of slow, beautiful living. Come here not to see but to feel. San Miguel de Allende will leave fingerprints on your soul. In the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula, tucked between the dazzling ruins of Chichen Itza and the turquoise Caribbean Sea, lies a town that time forgot, and you'll be forever grateful it did. Valladolid is pure charm. Here, life moves to the rhythm of swaying hammocks and lazy afternoons. Colorful colonial facades, mint greens, soft corals, and sunflower yellows, line streets where old bicycles lean against sun-warmed walls. In the town square under the shade of ancient ceiba trees, families gather in the evenings. Laughter bubbles from park benches, Churros sizzle on street carts and music dances through the air. Beyond the town lies magic, too. Swim in the crystalline waters of Cenote Zaki, a lush open-air sinkhole hidden right in the center of town. Or venture further to the sacred Cenote Suitun, where a beam of light pierces the darkness like a spotlight from the heavens. Valladolid is also your perfect base for exploring ancient Mayan sites. Balam, with its soaring pyramid you can still climb, and the world-famous Chichen Itza just a short drive away. But don't rush through, stay a while. Valladolid has a way of seeping into your soul when you least expect it. There are towns you visit and towns you feel, and Izamal is the latter. This small, quiet place is one of Mexico's pueblos mágicos, and it earns the title with every ray of sun that kisses its yellow walls. Nearly every building in Izamal glows in hues of gold and amber, creating a visual symphony unlike anything you've ever seen. It's said the town was painted yellow to honor the visit of Pope John Paul II, but some believe the tradition stretches back to Mayan sun worship. Either way, the effect is stunning. As you wander the streets, it feels as though you're walking inside a living, breathing sunrise. At the heart of Izamal lies the Convento de San Antonio de Padua, a vast monastery built atop a sacred Mayan pyramid. The massive atrium, second in size only to the Vatican's, humbles visitors with its serene beauty. Climb nearby Pyramid Kinich Kakmo for breathtaking views over the Golden Town and the endless Yucatan landscape. Here, where past and present blend seamlessly, you'll find yourself swept up in a dreamlike sense of peace and wonder. In the misty highlands of Michoacán, where legends swirl like morning fog, lies the enchanting town of Pátzcuaro. Here, life unfolds slowly, anchored in centuries of tradition and deep indigenous roots. The town wraps itself around the mystical Lake Pátzcuaro, a body of water so sacred that ancient Purepecha legends speak of it as a gateway to the afterlife. On tiny Janitzio Island, the heart of the lake, the annual Day of the Dead ceremonies unfold in scenes so hauntingly beautiful, they seem to transcend time itself. Candlelit boats floating through mist, families whispering prayers, marigolds spilling over graves like rivers of gold. During the day, Pátzcuaro charms you with its cobblestone streets, whitewashed adobe houses and endless artisan markets, copperware, textiles, pottery. The town's craftspeople keep centuries-old skills alive with hands worn by time but still deft and precise. In the Plaza Vasco de Quiroga, children chase pigeons under towering trees while old men sip coffee and gossip about everything and nothing. Pátzcuaro isn't flashy or grand, it's quiet magic, a place where you come not to be dazzled, but to be deeply moved. Perched dramatically on the steep hillsides of Guerrero, Taxco gleams like a treasure hidden among the mountains. This colonial masterpiece is a town where narrow cobbled streets spiral like ribbons around whitewashed houses, each adorned with terracotta roofs and vivid bougainvillea. But Taxco's true legacy is its silver. For centuries this town has been the heart of Mexico's silver trade, and walking through its bustling markets and artisan shops feels like stepping into a sea of shimmering craftsmanship. Necklaces, rings, delicate filigree earrings, each piece tells a story of generations of silversmiths honing their art to perfection. At the center of it all towers the magnificent Santa Prisca Church, one of the most beautiful examples of Mexican Baroque architecture. Its pink stone facade glows warmly at sunset, and inside, golden altars soar toward ceilings painted with heavenly visions. Ride the Teleférico, a small cable car, to a viewpoint high above the town. From here, Taxco spreads out like a living mosaic, a patchwork of dazzling white and silver under the endless sky. Taxco is not a place you simply visit, it's a place that wraps around you like a finely woven cloak glittering with history, beauty and soul. On the Gulf Coast of the Yucatan Peninsula lies Campeche, a city that feels like it was plucked straight from a storybook. Once a vital port during the Spanish colonial era, Campeche endured centuries of pirate attacks, and the massive stone walls built to protect it still stand proudly today. Walking through the fortified old town, you'll feel the echoes of history with every step. Colorful colonial houses line streets so perfectly preserved that UNESCO declared the entire city a World Heritage Site. Each house, painted in hues of salmon pink, mint green and vibrant turquoise, seems to tell a story of resilience and pride. Explore the ancient Puerta de Tierra, once the main gate to the city, and stroll atop the fortified walls where cannons still stand guard over a landscape that has changed little in centuries. Visit the fort of San Miguel, where sweeping views of the Gulf stretch out to infinity, and ancient treasures from the Maya civilization are on display. At sunset, the Malecon, the seaside promenade, comes alive. Couples stroll hand in hand, fishermen haul in their catch, and the sky transforms into a canvas of fire and gold over the tranquil waters. Campeche is a city of survivors, and it invites you to slow down, to listen, and to fall under its quiet, powerful spell. Hidden between the desert and the sea in the heart of Baja California Sur lies Todos Santos, a bohemian sanctuary where art, surf, and nature converge. The town radiates a creative energy. Artists from around the world have made Todos Santos their home, drawn by its ethereal light, dramatic landscapes, and easygoing pace. Wander its streets and you'll discover colorful murals, eclectic galleries, and charming cafes tucked into historic colonial buildings. But Todos Santos isn't just for dreamers. It's also a haven for adventurers. World-class surf breaks away just minutes from the town center at Playa Cerritos, where golden sands and perfect waves draw surfers year-round. To the north, Punta Lobos offers a glimpse into Old Baja, where fishermen still launch their pangas into the surf, bringing in the day's catch. Sunsets in Todos Santos are pure poetry. Watch as the sun dips behind the Pacific, casting fiery reflections across the ocean and the desert hills beyond. And when night falls, the stars, unspoiled by city lights, seem to descend close enough to touch. Todos Santos isn't just a destination, it's a feeling. A timeless reminder that life's richest treasures are often found in the most unexpected places. There are beautiful lakes, and then there's Bacalar. Here, in the southeastern corner of Mexico, the waters shimmer in impossible shades of blue, from deep sapphire to radiant turquoise, earning it the name, the Lagoon of Seven Colors. Bacalar feels almost too perfect to be real. The water is so clear that you can see straight to the white sandy bottom, even meters below the surface. And unlike the busy beach towns, Bacalar remains a place of tranquility, untouched by the frenzy of mass tourism. Swim or kayak through its crystalline waters, and discover hidden cenotes that sink deep into the earth like windows into another world. Float lazily at the Canal de los Piratas, once a secret route for swashbuckling pirates who hid their treasure in the dense mangroves. Visit the charming town center where sleepy streets, colorful murals, and cozy cafes invite you to linger. Explore the ancient fort of San Felipe, built to guard against pirate attacks, and learn about the town's fascinating and turbulent past. Bacalar is not a place you visit, it's a place you surrender to, where days blend seamlessly into one another, where the world slows down, and where beauty reveals itself in the simplest moments. Tucked away at the northern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula, where the Caribbean Sea kisses the Gulf of Mexico, lies a secret island paradise, Isla Holbox. There are no cars here, just sandy streets, golf carts, and bicycles weaving lazily past vibrant murals and rustic beach bars. The rhythm of life is dictated not by clocks, but by the tides, the sunsets, and the gentle lull of the ocean breeze. Holbox is pure, barefoot luxury. Spend your days lounging under swaying palm trees, kayaking through bioluminescent waters that glow like magic under the night sky, or swimming alongside gentle giants during the whale shark migration season. The beaches stretch endlessly, often with not another soul in sight. The water, a luminous blend of aquamarine and emerald, invites you to wade in and forget everything but the present moment. Holbox is not polished, it's not manufactured, it's wild, free, and breathtakingly beautiful, exactly the way paradise should be. Come to Holbox not just to escape, but to reconnect with the purest parts of yourself. Just a short ferry ride from the bustling shores of Cancun, Isla Mujeres feels like an entirely different world. Here, time stretches out, slows down, and wraps itself around you like a warm breeze. The island, only 7 kilometers long, is a slender thread of land woven between two shades of endless blue, the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. Its beaches, especially the world-famous Playa Norte, are pure magic white powdery sand so soft it squeaks beneath your feet, and water so clear it feels like swimming through liquid glass. But Isla Mujeres isn't just about beach bliss. Venture inland, and you'll find sleepy villages, colorful homes draped in flowers, and the rhythmic heartbeat of island life. Visit Punta Sur, the island's southern tip, where ancient Mayan ruins honor the goddess Ixchel, and where the sun first kisses Mexico every morning. Rent a golf cart and explore at your own pace, discovering hidden coves, rustic seafood shacks, and murals that tell the story of a proud, resilient community. Isla Mujeres is a gentle reminder that sometimes paradise is found not in extravagance, but in simplicity, authenticity, and the endless beauty of the natural world. Nestled along the Riviera Nayarit, Sayulita is a vibrant, colorful soul wrapped in jungle greenery and Pacific surf. This once sleepy fishing village has blossomed into a laid-back mecca for artists, surfers, and free spirits seeking beauty without pretense. Sayulita buzzes with life. Stroll through town and you'll be surrounded by bright street art, open-air markets, and cozy cafes where hammocks sway in the breeze. The main beach hums with surfers riding playful waves, their boards cutting through the golden light of the setting sun. But beyond the beach and boutiques, there's something deeper here, a feeling of freedom. A rhythm that invites you to breathe easier, to move slower, to live fully. Take a yoga class by the sea, hike through the jungle to hidden beaches like Playa Malpaso, or simply lie back in the sand and watch the colorful parade of life pass by. In Sayulita, the clock doesn't rule you. Here, you rise with the sun, move with the tide, and dance to the unspoken music of paradise. Far from the crowds and polished resorts, along the rugged Pacific coast of Oaxaca, lies Puerto Escondido, Mexico's secret coastal paradise. Here, towering waves crash against golden beaches, palm trees sway lazily in the salty air, and life moves to the slow, hypnotic rhythm of the sea. For surfers, Zicatela Beach is legendary, home to the Mexican pipeline and waves that can humble even the most seasoned pros. But Puerto Escondido is much more than just a surfer's haven. Families gather at Playa Carrizalillo, a small cove where turquoise waters lap gently against a crescent of sand framed by rocky cliffs. Fishermen haul their boats ashore at Playa Principal, their nets heavy with the day's catch. At sunset, the town seems to hold its breath. The sky bursts into a riot of orange, pink, and purple as pelicans glide in silhouette over the shimmering water. As darkness falls, beach bonfires flicker to life and the scent of grilled seafood fills the air. Puerto Escondido is raw, wild, and real, a place where nature rules and beauty is found in every salty breeze and every rolling wave. High in the misty highlands of Chiapas, San Cristobal de las Casas floats between worlds, part colonial gem, part indigenous heartland, and entirely enchanting. The town's streets are a labyrinth of cobblestones lined with brightly colored houses, intricate wrought iron balconies, and market stalls overflowing with vibrant textiles. In the central square, the scent of fresh coffee and roasted corn fills the air, and marimba music drifts from shaded cafes. San Cristobal is a city of contrasts. Colonial churches like the stunning Templo de Santo Domingo rise in grandeur, while ancient traditions of the Tzotzil and Tzeltal Maya people pulse just beneath the surface. Wander into villages like San Juan Chamula, where churches brim with candles, pine needles, and the smoke of sacred rituals, a spiritual experience unlike anything you've ever witnessed. The highland air is cool and crisp, and when mist rolls in from the mountains, it cloaks the city in a dreamlike veil, as if inviting you to step between reality and legend. San Cristobal doesn't shout for your attention, it speaks in whispers, and if you listen, it will change you forever. Beyond the well-trodden paths of the Riviera Maya lies a secret world, a labyrinth of hidden cenotes and forgotten beaches where true adventure begins. The cenotes, ancient sinkholes formed by collapsed limestone, are the veins of the Yucatan's soul. Swim in the crystal-clear waters of Cenote Oxman, swinging out over the turquoise pool on a rope like a child set free. Discover Cenote Calavera, the Temple of Doom, where beams of sunlight pierce through the darkness into pools so pure they seem otherworldly. And then there are the beaches, places like Ixcasel, a remote stretch of powdery sand protected by sea turtle sanctuaries, where the only sounds are the crashing waves and the rustle of palm fronds. Or Punta Allen, a tiny fishing village where the reef meets the jungle, and dolphins play in crystal lagoons. These are the Mexico few will ever know, the Mexico that still whispers to those who seek, who wander, who dare to step beyond the obvious. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through the hidden wonders of Mexico. From the colorful alleyways of ancient towns to the untouched beauty of secret beaches, we hope you felt the heartbeat of a land rich in soul, history, and timeless adventure. But this is only the beginning. The world is filled with places most travelers will never see. Places where magic still lives, waiting quietly for those willing to look beyond the obvious. And if you are one of those travelers seeking the extraordinary, the unseen, and the unforgettable, you are exactly where you belong. Subscribe to The Unseen Traveler and be part of a community that believes the best journeys are the ones that reveal the hidden beauty of our world. Together, we will explore breathtaking landscapes, secret towns, lost civilizations, and untouched natural wonders, one destination at a time. New adventures are waiting, new stories are calling. All you have to do is take the first step. Hit that subscribe button, join our growing journey, and never miss the next hidden wonder that could change the way you see the world forever. Because the greatest adventures are not found on the main roads. They are hidden, waiting just for you. We will see you in the next journey.